All right, let's talk some Tiger baseball as Alamogordo gets ready to begin their season Tuesday as they open up with a doubleheader against Belen. Alamogordo now third-year coach Michael Crabtree joining us now. Coach, how are you?
Hey, doing well. Thanks for having us on.
Well, happy to have you here. And if you want to tell us the two guys that you brought with you today.
Yeah, we got two of our seniors here. We have Isaiah Salazar. He'll be our catcher and one of our hitters, and then we got Jason Lightfoot. He'll be one of our pitchers and swinging it and playing in the field a little bit too.
All right, guys, how you doing today? Good.
Yes, sir.
All right, happy to have you here. Coach, last year was obviously a special year. You guys are in the number one overall seed at state. I know disappointing to not get out of the quarterfinals, but you had to be really proud of your group last year.
Oh, definitely. Yes, last year was a fun group. Had a lot of success. They played good baseball. We played well in district. We were able to win district. Got into the playoffs. Was fortunate to get the number one seed. And, in the playoffs, you go a one-gamer up there at Albuquerque. We lost a good ball game 2-1. Just didn't go our way. But it was definitely a good group of kids and a great year.
And I guess, for the guys that are coming back this year, they got to at least, whether they were on the field or not, got to experience the state playoff, playing that best-of-3 series the opening weekend, and then, playing up there in the quarterfinals. You feel like that's going to be a good experience for this group of younger guys you got coming in this year?
Definitely. We lost, some seniors that had significant roles on the team, but we have, I guess, 6 guys back that contributed and, were part of the season as well. So the success we saw throughout the year, experiences, winning the first round playoff game, getting to Albuquerque is definitely going to help us, this season and down the road.
All right. Well, pitching's definitely something that's going to be a lot different this year, and Jason's, one of the guys that's back this season. And I got to feel like Coach is probably looking to you to be one of the top guys out there starting for the team this year. Are you happy to be in that role this season?
Yes, sir. I'm ecstatic. I'm ready for the season.
How do you feel like, how's your arm? How you feeling going into the season?
Feeling really good this year. Last year was good as well, but this year I put a lot more work into the workouts, and stretching's always important, and I feel pretty good.
Yeah. Do you feel, have you seen improvement in your pitches and your stuff? Do you feel more confident, maybe location? What do you feel most confident about your game going into this year?
I'm very confident with my location this year, and it's always been a strong suit for me. It's not as much velocity, but hitting spots is very important for me, and I feel like everything's going my way this year with, curveball, changeup. I'm really excited.
What's your go-to pitch, the one that you feel best about?
I love my curveball.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the one, if you feel like you need to get a strikeout, that's the one you're going to go to?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Coach mentioned you playing in the field, hitting as well. Are you feeling better about going that into this season? What position would you be playing in the field other than obviously being pitcher?
It'd be a little mix in between, but probably third base is one of the spots, and then anywhere in the outfield, really, wherever he needs me.
Yeah, and hitting the ball, you feeling pretty good about that? Your bat going into the season?
Yes, sir. A lot stronger this year.
All right. Isaiah, you get to play behind the plate. That's very much a leadership role. I know you guys are both seniors this year, but catcher is always, I feel like, kind of looked as the field general a lot of time in baseball. Is that something you enjoy having that put on you?
Yes, sir. It's really nice, looking out at everybody and making sure everyone's doing the right job and just keeping an extra eye over them.
Yeah. How are you feeling about your game going into the season? Do you feel like you've made improvements from your junior year to your senior year?
Yes, sir. I put a lot more work in and got my arm a lot more stronger, defense stronger, and just been working since, first day we could have.
Yeah, I know that's a big thing, especially for the catcher. You want to make sure you can get that good throw to second on a steal, right?
Yes, sir.
How about your hitting? I know that, that's obviously trying to take care of two different things in your game. How do you feel like you're hitting going into the season?
I feel good and feel really good. Been putting extra work in, cage work, field. Been out there every day since we could, and just been getting better and improved, and Coach has been helping me out with different things and just been getting better. Yeah.
Coach, it's obviously going to be a different chemistry this year. It's a different group of guys. How do you feel like just from watching them over the first couple of weeks and through the scrimmage, what's your take on this team so far?
Last year we had really good chemistry, and really so far this year it's kind of the same. A lot of the guys have played together, growing up, and have a good, strong class with our 2 seniors here, and we have a big sophomore class that's played together. And, we're excited, just working to get better and, see where the season takes us.
What about some of the other arms that we're going to be watching out for? We talked about Jason. Who are some of the other guys that are going to be important for you on the mound this season?
Yes, we have Jason Lightfoot here. We have Elias Orozco, who pitched some on varsity last year. and we have a lot of depth. We don't right now. We'll have to wait and see who steps up as far as those top end guys, which we expect Lightfoot here to be one of them. But we rolled out in the scrimmage 10 different arms, and they all threw well. So it's going to be a lot of competition, and seeing who takes it and goes with it.
And that's the way you want it. I mean, you want to have that competition and guys maybe pushing each other out there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's something we have. I mean, we have guys back that had roles last year that are going to be counted on more this year. But I mean, it's all competition. Everybody trying to find where they're going to fit in the team and see who steps up coming game time.
Yeah, Jason. I mean, you feel that competition? Is it something you guys are? I mean, you're all working together. I'm sure any of you would help each other out. But you got somebody wants to be the number one out there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of that competition out there, and I love it. I mean, it just pushes us to go further and keep pumping our arms and everything, and I really like our talent this year pitching. We have a lot of guys that are throwing just as hard, if not harder than me, and we're doing really well pitching-wise.
Yeah. Isaiah, obviously you get to catch these guys. I mean, what's your feeling from what you've seen from the pitchers and working with them so far?
Yeah, doing really good. Want to get that extra work in to be better, and they're always asking questions or anything to get better, and extra bullpen, extra flat ground, or asking coach something different to get better, and always putting in extra work, all of us.
Yeah. I mean, as a catcher, I mean, obviously you're out there sometimes as the guy that can go out there and calm down the pitcher at certain spots. I mean, how important do you think that is for you to be able to, be that calming effect sometimes out there on the field for those guys?
Yeah, it's a big effect. A lot of them get a lot overwhelmed, and it's a lot of pressure on them, and you just have to tell them, relax and just play catch, and then they settle down and start doing well.
Yeah. Let's talk about the rest of the field, Coach. The diamond's going to look a little bit different for you guys this year with all those seniors. We obviously talked about Isaiah behind the plate, but we'll start over at first base. And who are we looking at? Is it kind of going to be kind of a mix and match so far?
Yes, I think we're definitely going to be mixing and matching around the diamond just because it's going to be so different, new. But Avery Marable plays on first base as well as Elias Orozco. At second, we have Evan Bess, Julio Mendoza, Grayson Garrett can play there. We have Rooster Williams back at shortstop. Third base can be Dylan McGinn, Lightfoot. One of some of those second basemen I named can play third base. So we have a lot of versatility. We are young, but the guys playing infield, outfield. We have Colin Kirk back that played on varsity last year. He's going to be our center fielder. I know I missed some guys, but really, like I said, we just have a versatile team where the guys can kind of play wherever, and we're just going to have to figure out what mix works best for us.
Yeah, and in terms of a hitting team, I mean, what are you seeing from this group so far? At least, just from what I watched in the Artesia scrimmage, seemed like they were doing a good job, at least putting the bat to the ball and doing some solid things. In the one game that we've seen, I don't know, I'm sure you've seen a lot more throughout the practices.
Yes, we swung it well against Artesia. We're trying to stress, putting pressure on the defense, situational baseball, but we still are going to get up there and swing it and try to get in hitters' counts. But yeah, I feel like, we're solid all the way around, and it's just going to have to keep working and figure out, what our strong suits are and what our weaknesses we got to improve on, as the season goes along.
Yeah. Obviously it's down the road a little bit, but, you start looking at things like expectations this year, district. Is that something that's even on your mind, or you're just wanting to see the improvement from these guys to start off with?
Yes. So, our goal, is to win district again. We feel like we have the talent to do it again. I'm not a real results-oriented goal guy. So we sat here a year ago, and I didn't say we were going to be the number one seed and make it. Now, I think we had that potential last year. Yes, I did. Same this year. I think we have the potential to do the same type of season, but obviously we got to put it on the field and just focus on getting better each day, and I feel like the results will be there in the end.
Yeah. Jason, I mean, when you approach a season, I mean, is it just trying to, get each game and get the best out of whether you're on the mound or out there in the field, and just trying to get the best out of that particular game, try not to look at those long-term goals?
Yeah, of course. It's always been a pitch by pitch, and try to win every single pitch, and that's something that's really important going through the season, but you really just got to look game by game. You can't look too far down the road.
Yeah. Jason, I mean, we haven't talked to you too much. I mean, how many years is this in baseball for you now?
Oof. It's been about 12 years, but it's been scattered throughout the whole country, so it's been up since Little League and all that.
Yeah. And was there one person that kind of got you into it, or?
My dad's always been a really good role model for me, and he always taught me how to throw the pitches and got me good on location and all that good stuff, so.
How long have you been a pitcher pretty much here since Little League?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All All right. Isaiah, how about you? I mean, who got you started playing baseball? How many years ago did you start?
I don't know. So Little League probably. I don't know how many.
T-ball, things like that. Yeah.
And probably my dad pushed me and started playing baseball, and I really liked it and started playing travel ball. Just about that.
Yeah. Catcher been your position pretty much the whole way, or have you worked around the diamond? Or?
Yeah, it's just been pretty much different spots, and then finally came up to high school and put me back there, and I really enjoyed it. And it was a little earlier from high school too. It was back there, and I really enjoyed it and stuck with it.
All right. And are you the same way that, Coach obviously doesn't talk about goals? I mean, what I appreciate is just seems like, standing there in the dugout during the game, the positivity among you guys. I mean, it really seems to be a positive atmosphere. Do you think that helps raise the team a lot?
Yes, sir. We all have this want because the younger guys were there last year and they saw what we could do, and we all just want to have it again. So we're going to work hard, and we have to be positive and have a positive atmosphere.
Yeah. Coach, I mean, another thing I would say as well is it seems like, you guys have got a great program going. I mean, we talk varsity more than anything else, but, the JV and the C team and the coaches, and there seems to be, everybody works well together. So when it's time for the guys to come up to the varsity level, most of the time they're ready to go.
Yes, definitely. My sub-varsity coaches do a great job. We meet and talk, quite a bit, but before the year and during the year that so we're all on the same page. We want our C team and JV to be doing the exact same things we're doing on varsity. So it's a flow from as you move up, and it's an easy transition if you need to move up in the middle of the year and what we need to do as far as that. But yeah, right now I feel like our program is as deep as it has been as far as playing quality baseball and fundamentals since I've been here. And
I know you're assistants to the varsity. You have one back from last year. You got a new coach this year. Who's helping you out at the? And I know Coach Rhodes is obviously just kind of there.
Yeah, Coach Rhodes is our utility guy. Yeah. He helps us out in various ways. Have Chance Black back from last year on the varsity staff, and then we have Fernando Lunar that we hired this year, and he's been a great addition.
All right. Well, I know it's going to be an exciting season for you guys. Doubleheader on Tuesday, and I encourage everybody to get out to the game tomorrow because the Tigers don't have a ton of home games this year. They're going to be at a lot of tournaments throughout the month of March, and of course, district they'll have a number of games at home. But definitely get out there, see these guys. I know they're working their tails off, and we'll see how it goes. Isaiah, Jason, good luck this season.
Thank you very much,
Coach. Good luck, and we'll look forward to seeing what it looks like tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Charles. Appreciate it.